have the pleasure of introducing Ernesto here. Lisa and I both had the pleasure of visiting Ernesto's home in Cuba, and we're really excited for him to be here with us today. Ernesto is a biologist, a nature photographer, and a birding guide with a lifelong passion for birds, wildlife, and conservation. A member of both the BirdsCaribbean Society and National Audubon Society, he has dedicated years to exploring, documenting, and sharing the remarkable biodiversity of the neotropics and beyond. Together with his wife, Tanya, Ernesto owns and operates E&T birding tours, and he hopes some of y'all will join him. I know some of y'all already have. Ernesto has led birding and nature photography tours in several countries, including Cuba, Colombia, and Costa Rica, helping participants discover exceptional wildlife while improving their birding and photography skills in the field. His guiding style combines scientific knowledge, extensive field experience, and a deep appreciation for the natural world. An avid birder, Ernesto has recorded an impressive life list of 1,785 species. At the time that I wrote this, it could have changed since then. His birding travels have taken him throughout Cuba, Colombia, Costa Rica, Brazil, Honduras, Panama, Mexico, Canada, the Dominican Republic, the Bahamas, Jamaica, the United States, Spain, and Germany. His experience spans a wide range of habitats, including tropical rainforest, cloud forests, wetlands, coastal ecosystems, dry forests, and mountain environments. His extensive field experience has provided him with a deep understanding of bird identification, behavior, ecology, and conservation. Through guiding, photography, and educational outreach, Ernesto strives to inspire others to appreciate the beauty of birds and the importance of conserving the habitats which they depend on. His goal is not only to help people find and identify birds, but also foster a deeper connection with the natural world and a greater commitment to its protection. And so now I give him to you.
So thank you, Julie. Well, first, say thank you for coming. To all of my friends, I thought, just a minute, because I need to think in English, so it's difficult. So I want to say thank you to Lisa, Judy, Kathleen, and Marianne, she's not here, but she encouraged me to do this presentation for the Audubon Club here. And Liza, my friend that has been always supporting me, like George, Sandy, George, Trudy, my friend, Dinah. Too many things. Wilson, thank you for coming, and all the others that are here. So thank you very much. So, well, Judy already said a lot of my short career doing birding in different places in this world, in our unique planet, our unique house. So yeah, I decided some years ago, that somebody asked me, where are you from? You are from Cuba, I say, hey, I'm a planetarian. So, because it's our house. Our planet is our house. So everybody needs to, feel like every place that we visit is place too. So this presentation is about Colombia. So it was challenging to me to think about the presentation for Colombia because I am Cuban, but I have been there several times and start to look for information about Colombia. And in taking in mind my own experience doing trips there. I have been there 4 times. The first time I was by myself, just on a scouting trip to look around and meet people and visit the places, and the routes to go there with my clients. So that was from my own experience, the first time that people ask me, are you going to Colombia? Yeah, why not? So, well, Colombia. I said, well, it's another country like other countries. Everything happens everywhere. So I was there without knowing nobody there, just one contact, and I showed up. We started the trip. Everything was perfect. Then 2 weeks later, I joined to the group. We were expecting to lead there, and we do a perfect and wonderful trip there. A lot of species. In 3 times there, I got almost 800 lifers.
My goodness.
So it's a lot to see there. So actually, Colombia is considered like a global powerhouse of life and ornithological champion, because it's one of the most biodiverse countries in the world. Taking in mind the number of species with the size of the country, with the rest of the other places in the world, it's the most biodiverse country in the world, and it's the number one in terms of birds, with almost 2,000 species, 1,966, depending on the numbers, but close to 2,000 bird species. 84, 85 endemics of Colombia. We went to Santa Marta, and just in Santa Marta Mountains, there are 23 endemic species of Santa Marta. Santa Marta, all Santa Marta, something Santa Marta, Santa Marta, Santa Marta, Santa Marta, 27. So, oops.
Plugged into your computer, so. Oops, let me, oh, I know what we need to do is. Oh. There,
Oh, okay.
is that where you were?
Okay. Well, everything has been said about me, so let's keep going. Oops. Yeah, different places in the world. My wife and me, we started the ET building tours some years ago. So we lead tours in Cuba, and because she's there, but because I am here, I can lead the tours to Colombia, and sometimes she joins to us in Costa Rica or other places. So Colombia is one of the most biodiverse countries in the world, like I was telling you, and that is because the huge variety of ecosystems, like the Amazonas rainforest, obviously, the Pacific coast, the Andes, the Orinoco region, the Caribbean lowlands, and thousands of mountain or high mountain Panamas. They are over the 3,000 meters over the sea level. They are beautiful landscape. For me, are the most beautiful landscapes that, is my favorite landscapes. Like I tell you, I have been in those. We have been leading tours mainly just in the Caribbean coast last year. Yeah, September last year. There are my crew is here. So, and the Andes, which is a spectacular route from, depending where we start, we can start in Pereira, we start in Cali or Bogota, or we can start in Medellin to Cali, in both ways. So. And those are some of the ecosystems that we can see there, like the in mountains. This is in Santa Marta. This is the Bauper River. It's in the middle of the nowhere. There are no roads to go there. You must need to take a plane to go to this little town. And that was something that I was very surprised, because when I arrived to that very tiny town in the middle of the jungle, the only way to go there is, like I tell you, by plane or by the river in boats. Yeah. And every place that you visit in the little town, there was information about birds. Even one day we were on the road looking for a bird, and the police came to ask, "What are you doing there? Everything is okay with you?" Yeah, we are. You are looking something there? I said, "Yeah. Do you want to see through the scope?" "Oh, you are looking for birds?" "Yeah, we are looking for birds." So the police came and they started to look the birds everywhere. So it was a very nice experience to me to see how even the police that they came to join to us to do some birding. Well, this is a Paramos. It's a beautiful ecosystem that they start over the 3,000 meters high in the top of the mountains, and mainly in the Andes area. And another thing that I was really like, wow, this is everywhere, every place that we visit in the Andes, for example, people have beautiful gardens. Even when the jungle is surrounding their properties, they have beautiful gardens to attract the birds to their gardens. And birding in Colombia has been growing a lot, more than the 40% in terms of growing in just 10 years. So with that has been generating billions of let's say pesos in Colombian pesos, billions, and thousands of people has been they start to live thanks to the birding activities, like guides or turning the properties that in the past they were, for example, farms. We know we visit places where they were ranchers. They have cows, and they decide to sell the cows and start to grow the forest to do bird watching. They transform the farms in bird watching places and bird photography places. Yeah. Everywhere, all the gardens, they have water features for birds, beautiful landscapes, flowers everywhere for hummingbirds. Let's wait till we go for the birds, but and the culture, you can see how colorful is that country. Yeah. Even in very remote place, little towns, pay attention. Look at this. It's a bird. And Birds everywhere. So they recognize that birds is the way to get better life, enjoy the nature, and it's really amazing when you visit. Unfortunately, I have thousands and thousands of features, and we can be talking about 3 or 4 hours and showing pictures about everywhere. But I was really impressed about how they have been incorporated the knowledge about their nature into their life and into their culture. You see that? This is a video. That was in December, because I went there. I was there in the Andes area leading a trip during the Christmas. So I will play the video and check the size. Birds. They're birds.
Ecotourism success.
Look at
Wonderful.
birds in the side like a decoration of Christmas. See? Look at the condor over there. It was like a wow. And it's not like it's something just related with people that live in the countryside or oh no. This is a town, a single town where and obviously a lot of new business for bird photography and bird watching has been growing everywhere, like with a very nice and comfortable eco lodge. See, wow, beautiful places.
Let's go. Okay, I'm in.
And murals with nature, not only with birds, with every kind of animals and flowers are in every single town in different places that you visit. And that is very good for local communities. Like, for example, this was in very high on the Andes, where indigenous community, they sell the products like this kind of, how do you call this? Ponchos, because it's very cold there. And obviously products from the coca, like candies and coca leaf to drink tea, because when you are so high, if you drink coca leaf, it's very high to avoid to be dizzy or have the, how do you call that? The altitude sickness. And rum. Keep warm. And during our trips, we try to share with the indigenous community. This is a Wagyu. It's a Wagyu community in the Riohacha. Yeah, Riohacha. Riohacha is the La Guajira Peninsula in the Caribbean coast of Colombia. Yeah. So we spend like 2-3 hours with the community. Then they do the like a representation of the dance. So in that kind of dance, they show, well, they say that it was a representation like the I think there was dove and flamingos or yes, yeah, yeah. How they dance using the patterns of the birds' behavior during the mating.
Mhm.
So. Stop. Why?
Little assistance.
You there?
Okay. Okay. I just put this note because it was too much in my head. So in 2024, Colombia hosted the world's most important biodiversity conference, the Convention on Biological Diversity. So delegation from 196 countries gathered in Cali. I was there. I mean, I was in Cali during that time. So, and one of the reasons is because all of these things that I have been telling you, and I don't know what happened. You know what is this? Tunnels. The road goes through the mountains,
Yeah.
Oh.
and they decorate the front of the tunnels
Oh, yeah.
with birds and animals. So that's making you to think, oh, those guys are, I mean, like a country, they are very focused in terms of conservation. And I was checking some data about how they has been working in the last year. And I get information that during 2020 and to 22, they got the lowest it's like the lowest percentage of deforestation in all the history of Colombia. So, and they has been doing every year. When I went to Me Too, we went to different places that in the past there was coca plantations. The army destroyed that camps. You found in that place, you found everything like shelf and tanks and everything around. But the local communities, they were planting the forest. I mean, they were restoring all that plantations with their own, I mean, with the government support and with their own support too. And in Me Too in particular, because the way that they has been doing now is, for example, outside of the main town, there are different groups of aboriginal, I mean, indigenous groups, and they get, I mean, if you visit the community or you cross the community, they require you or they ask you to leave a tip or something that they used to share with the whole the community. So in that way, all the community can get benefits from the ecotourism. And that was so nice, Larry.
Again.
Yeah, on another tunnel. So it's not the only birds, it's diverse biodiversity in general. Yeah, even in the hotels. Yeah, where they have signs telling to the people that we need to be responsible with the environment. And they explain the law, they explain how you can avoid to waste water. So, see, asking to the people, to the clients, hey, please be friendly with the environment. And they have a law to avoid the plastic bags.
Yay. Yeah.
And when you go to the markets, those are the bags
Reusable.
that you can reuse every time. Yeah. See.
Yeah.
And obviously, behind all of this culture, let's say culture, because people are acquiring culture about birding, ecotourism, and be more friendly with the nature in general. Obviously, the national system of protected area, or the national park system, continues to protect the representative ecosystems in everywhere. So private guys, private people, they can have their own private areas, and they turn it into places for conservation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there are other very well designed and visitor centers, and this whole the country is involved in that activity. Yeah. So, yeah, 2022 to 2023, the deforestation rate dropped to historically low levels. Yeah. To 2024, that's the most important data that conference in Cali, in 2024, the Institute Humboldt made the major report of biodiversity documented biodiversity in Colombia. And obviously, last year and this year, they are trying to reduce deforestation and expanding the conservation. So, and obviously, let's go to the ancient forest, okay? Because we came here to talk about birds. In terms of numbers, Colombia has about 31 orders, 95 families, and 1,966 species, which is a lot.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
Yeah. Obviously, I have thousands of pictures of many species, but I bring just because it's too much. But I choose, for example, the hummingbirds in the family, obviously Trochilidae, that from 365 species that are all around the world, 50% inhabit in Colombia. 163 species. Yeah. And 14 of them are endemics of Colombia. Sorry, in Colombia. So, we the birders know how difficult it is to remember all the names, and mainly when you have
English, German.
too many, I mean, in the same groups, many, I mean, for example, hummingbirds. The name of all those guys, they are not hummingbirds. They are coronets, brilliants, wood starts, huge difference in. So this is a velvet purple coronet. I took this picture. It was like a rainy day, but buff-tail coronet, another coronet. It's with puffy white legs. Yeah. This is an example that I was telling you that in different places they prepare sets where you can be here, and that's the easiest way to get pictures. But I will show you when you are in the forest how hard it is to get pictures of many species. Yeah. The buff tail coronets fighting for a place to rest. It's a violet tail sylph. There are two species of sylph: the violet tail sylph and the long tail sylph. Yeah. So those are in the nature. So I spend time trying to find the perfect shot. So this is a purple-throated wood star. They are very tiny hummingbirds. So sometimes they are very difficult because they are like little wasps or flies just moving. And sometimes you can see just only the reflection of the colors. If they are violet, that's another thing that sometimes blows my mind, because, for example, there are very similar species that just if you get the right reflection of the lights, you can determine if they are purple or violet. So brown violet ear, lesser violet ear. This is an Andean emerald. So beautiful. Green thorntail. So hummingbird says. So we have another name here, green thorntail. And something important is when you are looking for them, you must need to know which is the male and which is the female. So this is the same one, but the female. So
Your pictures are astounding.
thank you.
And we know it's dark in the jungle.
Exactly. And some places, this is a buffy helmet grass. So the helmet grass, they live very, very high over the sea level. 3,000, 4,000 meters. So you must need to go very high to get those species of hummingbirds. They live mainly, well, they live in the Bahamas. The ecosystem that they use is just the Bahamas.
You're still married to the same woman?
Yes.
But you sit out there for days while
She's a birder too, though.
She's a birder, yeah.
yeah.
She's a birder and photographer too, so yeah.
Gosh.
Favoristic, brilliant. This one was easy. Sparking violet ear.
Yep.
Oh, repeat that one. The most common one, Rufus tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beginning was, wow, look at this, look at this, and then was like, it's a Rufus tail. Another beautiful group and very diverse group is the Tropidae family, called tanagers. Yeah, so the same from 300, 400 species, 50% live in Colombia. So those species are really beautiful ones. Listening green tanager, golden tanager, rufous throated tanager, scarlet belly, mountain tanager, because it's high on scrub tanager, tanager finch. So it's
Is it a
They-
tanager or is it a fish?
okay. Yeah. Yeah, they occupy different ecosystem and levels in the forest, so they are specialized in black-chinned mountain tanager, oops, hooded mountain tanager, and paradise tanager. I got this one in me too, in the jungle. I mean, I hear just once that one individual was coming to the feeders, but I went to a place that me too town that I was talking about that place, and we were with the guy, and I saw this ficus tree full of fruits, but at the time that we were there, it was nothing. So in the afternoon, I tell the guy, hey, you remember that tree? He say, yeah, but there was nothing. Let's go now. And he was full of tanagers and trogons and everybody coming to the ficus tree to feed. Another interesting and very demanded group is the Gralaridae group, or ampidas, like we used to call them. Yeah, the same.
Wow.
55 species, 27, 50% live in Colombia. Yeah. Chami ampida. Let me tell you something about this. Even to have another idea how they are, I mean, how the Colombia are doing with birds. The Chami ampida belong for a group of ampida, 4 species, that in the past they were Equatorian pida, ampida. And they were split in different species, in 4 species. The Chami and I think the Choco, they were named in honor to the Chami indigenous people in Colombia. Yeah. It's not because it's because it's a group of indigenous settlements, people there, the group named it Chami. Tony Lampida. Most of the time, if you are in the forest, you can see those birds. You must need to, I mean, they are like a triangle. We were in places where the guys, the local guys that they run the business, they call them, I mean, not call them, they call them. It's very funny because in some places they name it like people. Rafael. Yeah, it's Rafael. Come on, Rafael. I'm here. I bring some food. So after waiting, sometimes takes about an hour and a half, or 2 hours, just waiting and waiting for Rafael to show up. Yeah. And once he showed up, he stayed 10, 20 minutes around, maybe less, and then he go into the forest again.
Could you show with hands how big that bird?
This side, yeah, 10, 12, 15 centimeters. Some ones are bigger. I mean, the biggest one is a greater ampira, I think, from Ecuador. And but those are
Small man.
small guys. I'm very funny. Yeah. This is Santa Marta. We're talking Santa Marta, Ampira. And oops, and obviously more like blue nape chlorophonias, those are the mannequins. It's a beautiful group. They make legs and they move so fast in the vegetation. So you must need to be so lucky to get pictures and wait till they get the perch, because they use the same when they are in the leg. They use the same perch to wait for the female coming to. Okay, so leg is for example, in this case, so many birds they do legs. We call in ecology legs those places where species like this guy and some others, the females came to one single area that could be in the ground or could be in a trunk, and many males came to be around doing different displays, moving around, dancing, and doing a huge party. So I'm waiting for the female choose one of them to be made with her. Yeah, that's we call leg. Chestnut belly flower piercers. There are many different species of those. Those guys have adapted the bill to like pinch the base of the flowers to suck the
Nectar.
nectar. The nectar, yeah. This is the same one, but with better light and green and black fruit eater. Other special. This is a green honey creeper, but these subspecies in Colombia are blue. But it's the same green honey creeper. Yeah. Great thrush. Great kiskadi, very common and very yeah, loud. This is a female of the greenback trogon. This is the male. Yeah. This is a mask trogon. Mustache puffbird. Those you must need to find those guys inside the forest. They are not in feeders or so you must need to walk to look for them inside the forest. Russell-throated puffbird. I was in Riohacha. Yeah. Oops. Oops. Oop. Golden green, woodpecker, acorn, gray lane, hawk. I was confused with this one. The thing is, pirate, I think. Yeah. The brown and the green confuse me, but I think it's pirate. Flycatcher. Parrots, there are bunch of many species of parrots, but obviously they are very hard to photograph because most of the time, or they are hiding in the canopy, the top of the forest, or they are just crossing, or they are far away. So most of the time we know that they are there because we use obviously binos or telescope or the scopes to see them. I don't know. It's rose-throated. No.
Is that from the coastal area?
Yeah.
You saw him. Look like an Amazon.
Blue-headed parrot.
Ionas.
Yeah.
I've had one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yellow-crowned Amazon. This one was easy because it was in front of the hotel, looking for fruits near the coconut tree. So, yeah. Red-bill parrot
Yeah, from the hill, the mountain.
from
From
Santa
Santa-
Marta.
Yeah.
Mhm. Andean moth. Yeah, locals call them talk because the tail, they move the tail like a clock. Tock, tick tock. Yeah. Banana quid is very common in all Central America and the Caribbean, except Cuba. Bar and shrike, northern screamer. Those are,
Yeah.
yeah, they are really
That feel?
screamer guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pale-nape brushfinch. There are many of pieces of brownfinch and sparrows. Northern lady broadfinch, saffron finch, scarlet ibis, and it was the only one that I was missing from this family in America. And those are ambirds, like the ampiras. They live in the understory of the forest, so it's very challenging to get those species. They are very hard to find. Oops. I got this video with using the scope and the sensor.
So what is that guy? Is that?
The same celadon, yeah. Yellowback oriole and yellow oriole. I think this one is a spotted wood creeper. This is another family that most of them are very similar. So you must need to pay attention to differentiate which species is. And in the same place, you can find 4 or 5 species using the same habitat. Southern emerald toucanet, rufous-tailed jacamar, white-headed marsh tyrant. There are pretty nice, yeah. Barred toucan, it's a beautiful, very nice bird. Fortunately, those guys, they came to the feeders because in another ways, they are hard to find it. There is a history in a place that is called Doña Dora that became famous because there was a couple of them just in the garden of in that place, using one kind of tree because they are very specialized in one species of tree. But that, for some reason, the tree died and fell down. So one day, the son of the woman that owned that place, he found a dead tree, the same species of very far out from the house. It was 10 years later. And he took the trunk and he took it back to his house, to the garden. And after 2 years waiting, they back. And actually, there are about 5 or 6 of them. Even they nest in that trunk that the son of the woman brought from the forest to set to them. And Doña Dora is the name of the place. Yeah. And another barbet is a red-headed barbet. The females and the both in this case are beautiful birds. And this is a short history about this woman. She owned a garden. It was an abandoned place just on the outside of the main town of Jardín. And fortunately for her, just in her garden, there was a leg from this species, the cock of the rocks. The cock of the rock, Andean cock of the rock, because there are 2 species. And every place where you can see those, they become famous because this species. So that woman bought that place, and she have a leg with more than one of the time that I was there, I count 25 males in that place, coming to that place. They came from everywhere in the forest just to that place because there was one female. Yeah. I think this is oh. It's a video. Yeah. And it's very difficult to get pictures of this place because the owner, this woman, she don't allow you to use flash. She don't allow you to touch anything. So it's like, is this, how do you say, is it what it is? It is what it is. I mean, so you can just choose your place and try to get the perfect angle and the good lights to get the picture of those birds.
You did it.
So this is the backside. This one sounds like it was molting, probably, because you see orange on the back. So. And this is a second species of cock of the rock. This is a Guyanian cock of the rock. That is more from Venezuela and Colombia in the east part till, for example, in Me Too, we went into the jungle 4 to 6 kilometers to find the place where those guys were. And this, as you see, it's not a set, it's just in the jungle trying to find the proper light, because it's very dark when you are inside the forest, mainly in the jungle. So trying to find the proper light and to get the two good down. This is another male. The female was around, but I wasn't able to get a picture of the female. So thank you. I was missing the mic. So
You didn't need it.
thank you very much for coming. I hope that you learn something else is about Colombia and the great biodiversity. And obviously, there is a lot. Butterflies can blow up your mind. Dragonflies and many other, we saw sloth. And, but obviously, we are more focused on birds, but same lizards and reptiles. And, yeah. So here are my contacts, my email. Because as I tell you, we lead tours in Cuba too. I have another presentation, but. Thank you.